we're going to be working on a foxbody seat. It's going to go into the 66 coupe here that I've been working on. This is out of a 90 to 93 Mustang. This exact same seat design was used 79 to 93. Even the same seats all the way up to 2004 will work. But the 94 to 2004, they tend to sit a little higher. These are the original foxbody rails that we'll be removing and discarding. And these are vintage reproduction 65, 66 Mustang seat rails. So all you do here, 10 millimeter bolt here, 10 millimeter bolt here, and then one here, and then one under here. Basically, you want to grab the rails, right, and slide it all the way down as far as it'll go. See, there's one, and then I can't do this off camera, but you're going to do the same thing for the other one. Like I said, I can't do it off camera. Slide the other rail down all the way. That'll give you access to the 10 bolts. Then as soon as you do, slide both rails up. That'll give you access to the two bottom ones. Remove the top two bolts. Like I said, it's very simple. You know, just a ratchet. Get those up, okay? Should have been the spring that goes back and forth between here and here. That's broken. Otherwise, this would have gone up with it. To release this, just push down real hard on that, and that'll go flying back up. That'll give you access to the two bottom bolts. Right? The other one's right under there. Go ahead and remove those. Slid it all the way back, and I put it into the primary hole on the bottom, which should give us our furthest back seating arrangement. Okay, so same thing with the other one. All right, let's go ahead and mount that first hole up. And get it started. Okay, it's started. Okay, so now what you're going to do bring it all the way down to expose the last hole, and then we're going to drill right through there. Same thing with here. Bring this down. I can't unlatch and record at the same time. Make it look exactly like that. We're going to mark that hole. I'll come back and tell you what size drill I'm using in a minute. Make sure this is perfectly straight. Okay. Like so. And then as soon as you're sure that's straight, put a dot in the center of it. Right? You get the idea. I'm using a 1/4 inch drill. I'm gonna drill straight through that dot. Straight. Sometimes be smart. I start off with a smaller bit. Works a little easier, but anyway, drill straight through so you get all the way through to the bottom. I'm gonna put a smaller bit in to help make this go faster. Thick, yeah. Just as thick as the other ones. I guess if you wanted to be safe, you could put a washer and a nut back here to help distribute the weight. I've never done so. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I found that the threads will self-tap themselves very nicely. So rather than actually use a tap, I've done this a few times and I found out this works a lot better. Just get it started, make sure it's straight, right? Okay, and just put the ratchet on it and start cranking it down. My apologies. And it will it will figure itself out. It's kind of hard, of course, to do this one-handed. Push down a little bit. There it goes. This is one of the easiest mods you can do on these cars. It's getting a little stiff to do it one-handed. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm gonna have to get in there with two hands. Snug it all the way down. It'll self-tap itself. I use original foxbody seat bolts on that. Doing the exact same thing on the other side now. I marked it with the pen. All right, I moved the track down, marked it with a pen. I'm starting with a smaller drill bit, which will assist me in getting the whole drill. About that, guys. Oh, this one grabs good. This one's sharp. Nice. All right, sorry, I apologize for the sloppiness here. It's hard to hold the phone and do this. Anyway, now once again the 1/4-inch bit, which fits just perfectly in the pre-existing hole. See that? Just perfectly. So that's what we're going to do. Now we're going to open this up to a 1/4-inch hole and then just bolt it down just like. Just wanted to show you how this goes on. Okay. Big spring. Okay. Take the rack off and put this on first. Right, the other end goes into here. Okay. And then bolt it down. You can see how my threads, nice and neat, just from screwing it in. So here they are, they're essentially done. The problem is on mine, this is stripped out. Here's the way you tighten it, just like that. And then you pull like that, it's gonna pull on the other end. Since this is stripped, I'm gonna have to Mickey Mouse it. I'm just gonna use a coat hanger probably and put it between here and here and go old-fashioned method. Kind of sucks. I don't have another one of these laying around. I suppose I could nut this end of it and then cinch down that nut. Oh, that's a pretty damn small nut though. Anyway, it's ready to bolt in just like that. Actually, the final step will be installing this spring, right? Goes from here into this hole up here. All right. Well, it's not pretty at all, but I'm not doing a concourse restoration. See that? That allows it to move. That's all you gotta do. Lock into place. Pull the handle. Let go. Lock into place. We're ready to bolt our rails on. Now when you bolt your rails on, make sure that they both start off in the same exact position or you'll be in hell. All the way back or all the way forward. Doesn't matter which one. Make sure those two tracks are equal or you'll be in for a lot of fun bolting that seat down because it's going to go in crooked. Or it won't even go in actually. Turned out pretty good. They slide up and forward or back and forth and they look really good. Back seat, yeah, still in progress. Front, coming along good. Need a few more details, of course. Anyway, those are fox body seats in a classic. Easy.